Welcome back to another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm going to be talking about my first ever ICO video. Now before I start, I do want to say that I was not paid by Telegram. I wish I was, obviously, but this is a huge thing that has happened in cryptocurrency news. And if you guys haven't seen it, what is happening is Telegram has not officially announced it yet that I know of, but there has been some leaked information of the Telegram ICO. And if you guys have not heard of it yet, it will be called TON, or the Telegram Open Network. And they're looking to be the biggest ICO ever, with a speculated ICO goal of $1.2 billion, which is huge and unimaginable compared to previous ICOs. And also $1.2 billion is definitely a huge chunk of money. Why Telegram is the perfect place for such a huge ICO and such a huge coin is because Telegram is actually the main place for many cryptocurrency chats. If you guys don't know, I do have all my personal cryptocurrency chats on Telegram. A lot of people do ask for Discord, but I personally like Telegram a lot more, and I think especially once they start to implement their token and everything like that in the future, Telegram will certainly become the best place to talk about cryptocurrency and trading and all sorts of stuff like that. Now let me just read you guys a simple description of what the Telegram Open Network is. So the Telegram Open Network would seek to decentralize online communication with a suite of services, from file sharing to anonymous browsing, all purchasable through crypto tokens known as grams. So the tokens are going to be called grams, even though the coin is called TON. So it's a little bit confusing, but this is definitely not something we have seen in the past. So there are four main parts to it that I'm just going to go over really fast here. There is TON services, TON DNS, TON payments, and TON blockchain. And TON, or Telegram Open Network, is looking to change huge things in the cryptocurrency space. We have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, we have a lot of different cryptocurrencies, and TON is definitely very ambitious and probably looking to become the biggest one, as it tries to replace a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there. So let me explain to you guys how these four main parts of TON works. So the TON services is a platform for smartphones to make user-friendly interfaces for decentralized apps and smart contracts. So if you don't understand what that is, TON services will allow people to develop and make smartphone apps that are decentralized, much like apps we have today, except they will be run on smart contracts on cryptocurrencies. And whenever you start to talk about things like this, you really do see how much innovation there can be in cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies can really, in the long run, be the next complete new internet. And all of this stuff is super, super exciting. So the TON DNS is a service for assigning human-readable names to accounts, smart contracts, services, and network nodes. With TON DNS, accessing decentralized services could be like viewing a website on the World Wide Web. So once again, super, super ambitious. TON DNS is trying to almost create a new internet that is completely decentralized, where you'd be able to use decentralized apps, all sorts of different things, just like the internet today, except decentralized. So that's very cool too. Next, we have TON Payments, which is a platform for micropayments and a micropayment channel network. It aims to be used for instant off-chain value transfers between users, bots, and other services. Safeguards built into the system are designed to ensure that transfers are as secure as on-chain transactions. So what TON Payments is aiming to do is it's aiming to be a very large payment system, just like Bitcoin, but hopefully faster and lower fees as always. And also it will hopefully have more transactions per second. If you guys don't know what that is, a lot of cryptocurrencies right now, or in fact all of them, do not have nearly the capacity to be a worldwide cryptocurrency. Some payment networks that are centralized, such as Visa and big companies like that, can accept anywhere from 2,000 or more payments per second. And if you guys don't know, Bitcoin, I think is around 3 or 5, something like that. So there's definitely a huge difference there. But hopefully with some of the things that TON brings in, if we can get closer to that 2,000 number, or something even larger, that would be huge for cryptocurrency. Like, I cannot stress how big this cryptocurrency is really trying to be. Now, will it be as great as it says it will? That is yet to be seen, but these things are super, super ambitious. And finally, we have the TON blockchain, which will consist of a master chain, so a master blockchain, and then 2 to the 92nd power accompanying blockchains. So it's going to have one main blockchain and then a ton of basically follower blockchains. And its most notable aspect is that it will have an infinite sharding paradigm to achieve scalability. So hopefully this will allow it to get bigger and bigger and use more resources over time. And TON blockchain aims to be able to automatically split and merge to accommodate changes in loads. So what that means is TON is going to try to be able to hard fork without making a new coin or something of that sort. It will be able to change as it goes without creating a whole new cryptocurrency. And this would mean new blocks are generated quickly in the absence of long queues and help keep transaction costs low, even if some of the services using the platform become massively popular. So something you guys may have seen, for example, is CryptoKitties. Whenever that first came out, that was an Ethereum app, and it slowed the Ethereum blockchain so much because there was so much popularity and so many transactions going from CryptoKitties that it completely almost stopped Ethereum from making any transactions. And so hopefully with this multiple blockchain system that TON is looking to do, it will be able to accommodate these massively popular things, even if they, start to get a ton of transactions or start to congest and get slower and higher fees. Hopefully this will be able to make it so there are lower fees and it's still as fast, even if there are a ton of people using it. Finally, I will move the page on the left here. If you guys don't know what this is the leaked white papers. This is not official yet. I want to stress that. None of this is official information from this white paper, as they have not released it, but it has been leaked. And it has been leaked by multiple pretty trustworthy sites. So I would say that it's likely that this is what the actual white paper will look like, or at least very similar to this. So I will be leaving a link in the description to this white paper PDF here. You can read more about it, but I'm just going to go over again some of the stuff that it aims to do. So it will be proof of stake. I'm very happy about that. I think proof of work or mining coins regularly is definitely not going to be the future. And then they describe the TON platform once again. There are some other services that I did not talk about, but there's just so much that this coin aims to do. I just brought up the ones that I found were the most interesting. And then it does talk about how the Telegram messenger will be integrated with TON, so you will be able to make payments to other people on Telegram with TON. Here it describes it a little bit more. You will be able to make payments to certain bots. So maybe there's a cryptocurrency bot on Telegram and you want to buy something from it, then you can buy stuff with TON directly on the platform, which is very interesting. You can pay people on group chats and channels. And you can also buy stuff on Telegram, which is going to be pretty cool to see. And it's also a gateway to decentralized services. Then it goes through some of the uses, and finally the roadmap. So obviously that was a lot of stuff to put in such a short amount of time, so I highly suggest you maybe rewatch the video or read the white paper, because this is just so interesting and so much new stuff into cryptocurrency. Now, when TON plans on doing the ICO and some more details on that, It will be having a pre-sale, but sadly, speculation is saying that it will not be open to regular people. The pre-sale will only be open to big institutions, and I think there's some crazy amount that's the minimum that they can invest, which is something like $1 million or $20 million at least from a large company. And it also has to be accepted by the creator in order to participate in the pre-ICO. But then later it will be moving into its normal ICO. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it is said that they will try to be raising $1.2 billion, which, if it does happen, which I think it may happen as Telegram is such a huge platform for cryptocurrencies, then it will be the largest ICO ever. And now I just wanted to talk about some of the issues that this may have. Now, this is such a huge ICO and probably one of the biggest things that will happen in cryptocurrency. One issue that a lot of people are saying is that this is just too much. Some people are talking about comparing this to Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies that are just specifically directed towards, maybe one of the things that TON tries to do. And it's going to be hard for TON to maintain the same level of quality as some other blockchains specifically directed towards some of these services. But I do think it's definitely cool that they're trying to do all of this, as I do think the future of cryptocurrency will definitely be seen towards more of a one cryptocurrency that dominates the space. And then I do think there will be some other smaller ones, but TON is certainly a great contender for now, as it is a very big company behind it. And if this does go well and everything happens, then it will also have the most money behind it. So I think TON is super interesting. I will be making update videos as it does get closer to ICO and then to release. And anyways, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you do join my Telegram group down in the description. We have a ton of people on there, and it has been super fun being able to talk to all of you guys. And thanks for watching.